Welcome to the Reborn Podcast with Tony Vus, where we explore the intersection of personal development, spirituality, and entrepreneurship. In today's episode, we peel back the layers of entrepreneurial success to uncover the often unspoken challenges that come with it. I'm your host, Tony Vus, and today we're going to delve into a story that's not often told in the glamorous narratives of business success. Recently, I had the privilege of sharing a dinner with two remarkable entrepreneurial friends, Justin and Monty. Despite their incredible financial successes, Monty's business generating over 8 figures in revenue, and Justin, multiple 7 figures, both shared insights into the not-so-enjoyable aspects of their journey. Monty, a powerhouse in the business world, confided that he doesn't actually like his business. It's a startling revelation considering the scale of his business and his success. What does it mean to continue something that no longer brings you joy simply because it succeeds financially? We'll unpack Monty's situation and explore the emotional and spiritual toll this dichotomy can take. On the other hand, Justin, faced with a different kind of challenge, had to make the tough decision to lay off several big clients. While this might sound like a step back, in a complex world of entrepreneurship, such decisions can be crucial for long-term sustainability. We'll dive into strategic thinking behind such decisions and the resilience required to execute them. What does it mean to be successful? Is financial prosperity enough, or does the fulfillment derived from our work play a crucial role in our overall happiness and spiritual well-being? We'll explore how aligning our business practices with our personal and spiritual values can impact our sense of success and satisfaction. For entrepreneurs who might find themselves in similar situation, here are a few practical tips. Number 1, reevaluating priorities. Learning how to balance profit with personal satisfaction. And now, I think as an entrepreneur, we have to recognize, hey, I love business, I love entrepreneurship, I love the freedom it brings. I also have to make sacrifices. I'm not going to like everything all the time in my business or in my life. I am going to have to make sacrifices. I might not be able to go out with my friends. I might have to cancel a date. I might not be able to spend as enough time with family. But is it worth it? That's what we have to decide. Okay. Number 2 is making tough decisions. Strategies for making difficult business decisions while keeping your mental health in check. Everyone knows I'm a big advocate of mental health. I don't believe that without peak mental health, anything else can be at its peak. Your work can't be at its peak. Your physical fitness, right? Like, mental health is where everything starts. And then number 3, finding joy in your work. We're going to go over tips for rediscovering passion in your business or knowing when to pivot. Okay. So, reevaluating priorities. I personally love business, and I genuinely enjoy the business I'm in. Okay. There are a lot of things that I don't particularly enjoy, but again, that's sacrifice. Okay. And I also am a man of God. I love spending time worshiping. I just got a new dog. I love spending time with my dog. I'm personally fine working most of the day, praising God, working out, and that being my full day. I'm fine with that. But if you prefer, hey, I need an hour with my friends every day. Okay. If that's what you wanted and you're willing to sacrifice, there's sacrifices for everything. Okay. It's not just business that you have to make sacrifices for. If I want to spend time with friends, that means I'm taking time away from my business. Am I okay with that sacrifice? Yes or no? Okay. Some people, maybe you're in love with some Netflix show. Okay. Am I willing to make that sacrifice? And then making tough decisions. Making tough decisions. It was funny because I was just having a conversation about this yesterday. How do you make tough decisions, right? How? We're tough, right? But I think you always have to go back. You have to fall back on your core values. So what are those for you? For me, with how I grew up, again, one of my biggest values is mental health. And with that, I also recognize the value of persistence and resilience and consistency. So those are my core values as well. Another core value of mine is communication. I have lots of people in my life I've dealt with lots of people in my life who aren't the greatest communicators, and it's a pet peeve. So one of the things I value, anyone who's on my team knows, I value communication. Okay. And timeliness on that note. So I really think when you're making tough decisions, fall back on your core values. Okay. And then finding joy in your work. Again, a lot of times you will not enjoy it, and that is okay. But I do think that some people work themselves too hard. And what I mean by this isn't, hey, you're working too hard. I think you're working on the wrong stuff. For example, many of you have probably heard of the 80-20 rule. If you haven't, what it says is 20% of what you do brings 80% of your results. Okay. As a business owner, I have a team and I have resources that help me do tasks that I don't want to do myself. Okay. And so if I didn't have that team, if I didn't have these resources, I would be everywhere at once and I would be stressed out. But if I'm doing the number one most important thing that I can be doing at all times, then I'm going to be a lot more fulfilled, a lot more purposeful in my work. Okay. And another question is, what should I do if I no longer enjoy my successful business? And this is really a to each their own kind of question, I'll be honest. But depending on your situation, maybe you can sell it. Okay. That's your first option. You can sell it. Maybe you can disintegrate it if that's something you really, really want to do. Maybe you can find a way to run it, to manage it, where it's only requiring you a couple hours a week. You can go start the business that you really want to be, or the life that you really want to live. Okay. You can find a partner, which kind of goes to that last one again. You can find a partner who will run it for you. Okay. And then how do you decide which clients to keep and which to let go? In my personal opinion, what I would say for this is go back to your core values. If they are not a core value fit, and they won't always be, I'll clarify, not all your clients will be a core value fit entirely. People are unique, okay? Businesses are unique. They don't have to be a replica of your business, but if they have just a complete lack of respect, which is just in situation for your business, then are they the best business to work with? She's in a B2B business, okay? And another thing is, I, as a business owner, I can tolerate disrespect because, we have mental toughness and whatever, right? But I also have to think about, hey, these people are disrespecting my employees. What's that going to make my employees feel about me? I think my employees are going to feel that I don't value them because we're still working with these people, even though they're big clients. I know that, but they're completely disrespectful. So you have to think about your employees as well, okay? And then, can a business still be considered successful if it doesn't align with one's personal values? To this, truthfully, I say yes, okay? Because business is measured from an objective standpoint, dollars and cents, okay? So can you be unethical and have a successful business? Unfortunately, yes, you can, okay? There's many people that do it. But will you be fulfilled? Probably not. Okay. Thank you for tuning into the Reborn Podcast with Tony Vus. Remember, success isn't just about the numbers. It's also about finding meaning and joy in what we do. If today's stories resonated with you, or if you're navigating similar challenges, I hope you found our discussions enlightening. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and share this episode with someone who might benefit from our conversation today. Until next time, keep striving, keep faith, and be reborn in your endeavors.